Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45. Got a good friend of mine with me, five-time Telly Award winner. I don't even know what that means, but that's what she did. Telly Award.
What is a Telly?
A Telly is like the Oscar for like commercials and promos, or like the Emmy for commercials. Really.
She's just stunning on us there, right?
I have the Oscar too. That's called the Pro Max Gold Award. I won that for BET Awards 09 with Jamie Foxx. So I got that too. I got a lot of hardware, you know.
How many albums you help Sony and Columbia sell?
170 million in a 5-year period.
170 million. You work with the likes of Wyclef, 50 Cent,
Maxwell, Wu-Tang Clan, Ghostface, Nas. 6 album campaigns with Nas, my brother.
Yes. Oh, that's Thembisa Mshaka, ladies and gentlemen.
Stunting.
Good friend of mine. I saw it when it started, back in the college days, you know, and then she used to put together these panel discussions, and now, congratulations, you graduated out of film school, right?
New York Film Academy, shout out to them. We're having a premiere there tonight.
And so you did this short film called The Divorce Counselor. And what is it about?
Well, you know, art imitates life, and it's actually loosely based upon my own relationship. You know, I've been married it'll be 16 years on April 13th.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So, you know, it's not without its bumps and you know, issues along the way. So we went to couples counseling at one point. And the guy just seemed to, for somebody who's supposed to be there to try to help us work our relationship out and help us stay together, he just seemed very anti-marriage. It was like, dude, are you trying to, whose side are you on?
Yeah, right.
So after a few sessions with him, we just decided, you know what, really, we're the team and we're going to work this out, you know. So it's not to say that therapy doesn't work, you know, but that particular therapist didn't work for us, and it helped to make our relationship stronger in the process. So I wanted to kind of put, a humorous, humanizing spin on therapy with the divorce counselor.
All right, this is Thembisa Mshaka. By the way, if you're out there and you ever went to therapy, you want to discuss how your situation went in therapy, couples therapy, 888-742-3345. Now, you have, how many couples are in part of this story?
It's actually one couple named Mr. and Mrs. Jones, and they are just at the end as far as they're concerned. And they, you know, they realize that for the state that they live in, they have to go see a therapist kind of as a formality before they actually file for divorce. Yeah. So for them, they're just doing it to be getting to the end. But the therapist kind of flips the script on them and gives them more than they bargained for. So.
Wow.
You know.
And so now it's going to be premiering tonight?
Yes, it's premiering tonight in New York. We had a sold-out world premiere at the Pan-African Film Festival back in February in L.A.
Stunted again, Thembisa.
Damn. Okay.
I like this. That's funny. So, hot on the heels of that, I wanted New York to see it because everyone has been aware of me going to school and wanting to see what the product was from that. So, you know, you and I, we're from the Bay. We don't wait to get put on. We put ourselves on. Yeah. So I said, you know what? We're going to produce a New York premiere. I'm not going to wait for a New York festival. I'm just going to do it myself. And we're sold out again, which is incredible. So we got people on the wait list. I hope some people are able to squeeze in there with us tonight. But the premiere of the film online for all of your viewers and all of your listeners, because I hear you major on YouTube. Wow.
She's done it for us. Sway's Universe is a YouTube channel, by the way.
Yeah, so booyah. So that group is going to be able to see the film. You don't have to be in New York to see it. It's going to air online exclusively at freezeworld.com. So the homegirl Free and I did a partnership. She's relaunching her site. It's a great way for us to collaborate and for me to offer the film to people anytime they want to see it for free. So,
nice.
So is it Free World or Freeze World?
Freeze World, FREES world.com.
And that's premiering this Saturday, right?
April 13th, my 16th wedding anniversary.
Wow. Whoa, that's crazy. We got Carla on the line from Texas. What did you want to say about therapy? You feel like it can help relationships?
Absolutely. You know, as a matter of fact, I was that firm believer that therapy was just for people who were crazy, you know? And when my partner and I, unfortunately we split, but when my partner and I were together, she was so adamant about me going to therapy, thinking it would help our relationship. And I was like, I'm not crazy. You're the one with the issue, yada, yada, yada. So finally, I ended up going to therapy. You know what? Not only did it help our relationship, but it actually just made us realize that we were just better off separate for now. As much as my partner and I loved each other, you know what? It just made us realize, we're just two different people. And to be honest with you, we're just better off as friends. We're not relationship mature right now. And her and I were together for 5 years trying to make this work. So I commend you for being married for 16 years because you're right. It is.
It is really a labor of love.
Yeah,
and we've been together
it
19 years. We lived together for 3 years before we got married.
Yeah,
so.
I remember y'all was shacking up in sin.
Okay.
I was there. I'm saying, Timor, that's my dude.
Yeah, shout out to Timor. He's actually a co-writer on the film, so he's become quite the stand-up comedian and quite the entertainment writer. So yeah. He brings
at
it.
what point in your own marriage did you go to therapy? And what year?
Well, we did it actually before we got married. That was the first thing. So that was like the premarital counseling, which I think is very important because sometimes you can get a lot of stuff on the table that nobody's really thinking about or talking about, and it really helps to solidify things before you actually, get married. Then we did couples therapy maybe like 7 years in. That 7-year itch is real.
That's a real deal, huh?
Okay.
So about 7 years in, it was kind of like, look, if we don't work this out, this is not going to end well. And we had a child at that time. We now have 2, but at that time it was like, we have a family. What's important? Our individual, issues or us as a family. And we decided that, we would go to couples counseling to really work through that.
Wow, thank you. Thembisa Mshaka, ladies and gentlemen. You have a Twitter address.
Yes, it is Put Your Dreams First. Put YR Dreams, the number 1 ST on Twitter. And I'm also on Facebook. And you'll be able to see the film Saturday, April 13th on freezeworld.com.
Freezeworld.com.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the donuts from Doe, representing Brooklyn.
Yes.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.